So, what is forensic document examination? How does that work? Because it's a one, I don't really think people honestly know what it is, me and Nitty included. So, could you explain what it is and give us a small background as to how it works?
Sure. Um, Forensic document examination involves the examination of physical evidence as they appear on documents. So we're talking about what people oftentimes associate with this work, which is handwriting examinations
Okay.
to determine the genuineness or non-genuineness of writing, or to make determinations attempting to associate a particular person with a particular body of what we refer to as questioned writing. But it also involves looking at other kinds of physical evidence. So, for instance, indentations that appear on documents. And that may be important as as an example in a case involving a demand note in a robbery, a bank robbery, where
Okay.
a person comes in to rob a bank, hands a demand note over to a teller, and later on that note is examined, and it's found that there are indentations of writings which occurred while those writings were on top of the demand note. Let's say the demand note was produced on a pad of yellow paper or on a
Hmm.
post-it note supplied in pads, and the writing is writing which was caused by uh, well, appears on or was sourced with previous sheets in the same pad. So you might have that demand note, and then you might have a grocery list written on the sheet before, or you might have a
Ah,
dear
okay.
mom note written, where you could associate that paper with a particular individual. So that can be important. We also look at things like differentiating visually writing inks. So you can have a obliterated body of writing, something that's been scratched out multiple times, and
Mm.
attempt to visually eliminate the obliterating ink so you can read what's underneath. So there's lots of different kinds of evidence that we examine that go beyond just merely looking at handwriting and making determinations with respect to writing.
Right. Another good example would be document alterations. So documents as far as machine printed text, whether that's been altered in any way, or if pages have been substituted, like in a lease or maybe a will, we can look at
Mm.
things like that. That's really one of the reasons I love this field so much, is it's got such a wide range of cases that you can get. And that's just really talking about the type of cases that we can get. The IRS and the FBI labs can look at things like counterfeit IDs or other counterfeit like security documents. So it gets to be really interesting.
Yeah, one of the things that both Kelsey and I would certainly agree with is that the variety of casework keeps the work very interesting. I mean, I've been doing this for
Right.
40 years, and the variety of casework that I've experienced is just amazing.
And I've only been doing this a year past my training, and I've already
Hmm.
had a plethora of very interesting cases. So I hope that I can only get half as many interesting cases as he does as I continue to do this.
Right. Right.